Hey, so I think we're on episode 13 now, so unlucky for some. I'm going to try and make it quick this week. A few things have changed. First of all, I'm using a photography light. So I noticed actually on a lot of my videos that just on the framing of the video on YouTube, it actually looks quite dark and you can't see my face too well. So I'm trying to make it a bit more attractive for the viewer to see if that actually works. So I'm going to see if that makes any difference. I was also advised maybe I should stand up and talk and see if the energy comes out differently. So maybe I'll try that in another video. I try and make one little change at a time and see what the impact is. But looking on the video now, it seems like it's okay. So I'll probably stick with having this light, may play with the direction. Now, the main thing actually came from last week. I posted a video on LinkedIn and it was basically based on advice from my coach. And it was really strange because I felt really good about doing it. And I expressed my true opinion about a subject. And so I did the video and I uploaded it and it was great. I wasn't expecting it to go viral or anything like that, but obviously something like that would always be nice. But what was amazing about it was the feeling that I felt about posting it. Now, it wasn't just the achievement of actually posting it. It was that what I was saying in the video was very much aligned to my opinion. And I realized my whole life, I have just done stuff that everyone else wanted. As a child, I was a good boy for my mum and dad. I behaved well. I followed the rules most of the time. In school, I did the same thing. I followed the rules. I was never outspoken. I kind of hid myself away often just to make sure that people liked me and that I wasn't ruffling any feathers. Then when I joined companies, basically you were just sat in the background. You didn't have a voice. You didn't have a vision that you can share or an opinion. You might in a meeting or something, but that goes away after a few minutes. Now, even more recently, I was working in a smaller company and there seemed to be this understanding that you could say what you wanted, but I still felt this need to be compliant with the company, not to ruffle any feathers or say anything that I was not supposed to. But I realized I don't belong to any company now. I've been fired. I don't stand for anyone but myself. And I started to feel how amazing that was. It's such a sensation of freedom. And it was confusing at first because I didn't understand it. I was like, oh, okay, I can say these things. It's so liberating. And I have to be honest, it's quite intoxicating because I wasn't bound by anything. I wasn't rude or anything. I was just saying my opinion based on things that I've experienced, and they were all valid for me. And I think if I say those things, actually, they might spark a conversation with people or actually change their mind in terms of the way that they're seeing things. And if they're not working for them, then they can change things as well. It's such a liberating thing, knowing that you're not tied to a company or their views or even their values. It really is something else. So I'm going to continue to do it. I think what this tells me is that I don't want to go back to being employed. I might have to, I guess, at some point, but there's so much freedom and independence and creativity of doing your own thing. And I have to say, very intoxicating indeed. So that's it for me. I'm going to do another video this week and see if I get that feeling, because really it's a great thing. So if you're starting your own business or you want to do your own thing, then try it out. It's a great feeling. I recommend it. Okay, see you next week. Bye.